I'm Karyn McBride, Executive Editor of the Business Journals. Thanks for tuning in today to VideoChat. Today we're going to be talking about family-owned businesses and succession planning, and my guest today is Andrew Karlen. Andrew is an attorney and partner in Karlen and Stolzer in White Plains. Andrew, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I understand there are about 30,000 small and family-owned businesses in Westchester County, and that's such a big number. What are some of the legal issues that businesses must consider to get a fair or larger than fair share of that pie?
Karyn, there are so many challenges that time would not permit us to discuss them all. A couple come to mind immediately. Number one is entity agreements. People form a business, especially when there's at least two people, they need an agreement to set out their rights and obligations and restrictions. For example, if you and I were to form a business together without some restriction, either of us could sell out to somebody who the other might not be particularly happy with. This comes into play a lot in business succession. Situations come up where one person is doing all of the work, the other person has put in some money. Those things have to be considered and worked out in terms of the ownership, the percentages of ownership interests, but also how distributions are going to be made. And one of the themes that I see continuously is that there's almost a perception that legal issues and business are on separate tracks. It's almost like the legal part is the business equivalent of an out-of-body experience. And that's emphatically not true. The agreements that people have need to reflect the way they are doing business. It's not just a matter of what's legal, what's illegal. It needs to reflect what business owners want their businesses to look like.
Important advice from Andrew Karlen, an attorney in White Plains. Thank you for joining us today.
Karyn, thank you for having me.
I'm Karyn McBride, Executive Editor of the Business Journals. Thanks for tuning in.